Welcome back to the Cozy Cottage Homestead. Today I just wanted to share y'all the little garlic harvest. I planted it back in February, I believe. This was one of the small pots that I had garlic in. So I didn't really want to braid it together for long-term storage because the heat was just too much on the garlic here in the south. So it didn't get quite as big as I would have liked it to have gotten. But nevertheless, it's still garlic, and I'm going to let it dry outside for a couple of days, bring it inside and clean it up and put it in a mason jar in olive oil, and then put it in the refrigerator. And then I will have fresh garlic to use for all of my recipes. And whenever I use all of the garlic, I will then use the olive oil, which is flavored in the garlic, and add some vinegar to it to make a wonderful salad dressing. And I wanted to show you that this little rack here that they're hanging from to dry is the one that I use on the laundry line to hang socks and napkins and small garments like that. So that's a frugal tip. You can use things for more than one thing what its purpose is used for. So I figured I could just hang it on the porch, underneath the porch, and let it dry out for a couple of days. And it works just fine, hanging the garlic here to let it dry for a few more days. Now next year, when I plant the garlic, I'm not going to plant it in the spring because of the heat was just too much for the garlic. So fall this year, probably around September-ish, I will start some more garlic and let it go through the winter into early spring and harvest it this year, or harvest it next year in the early spring, to see if the garlic does better here on the homestead. So that's about it. Just want to share with y'all the little garlic harvest. Even though it wasn't a lot, it was still better than nothing. For the price that I purchased the garlic bulbs for was about $3 for 2 bulbs. Now I have about 18 bulbs. So it wasn't a huge savings, but it still was a savings. It required very little work. It was very easy to set out and plant in the garden in a raised bed. So farewell, homestead family, friends, and neighbors from the Cozy Cottage Homestead.